G'day everyone, I'm the Red Scar and this is Red Scar Gaming. As you can see, I'm not on Arena, but today I'm going to talk about Commander, the format that I play the most, and you can see my reflection there a little bit. You can tell I'm really ugly, that's why I don't usually show my face. This is my Slyn Voda, the Rising Deep is my Commander. I call it my Sea Monster deck, and you'll see why. I'm not going to talk too in depth about it, to be honest, but I'll just basically show off a bit and talk about Commander in general, and see what you guys think. Tactically or strategically, this deck is very much based off playing Slyn Voda, because when it's kicked, it returns everything except Merfolk, Kraken, Leviathan, and Octopuses and Sea Serpents to their owner's hand, and there's a lot of that in this deck. I'll talk about it briefly. I'm not gonna be specific about anything in particular. Kraken of the Straits is always fun, but my general approach to Commander is pretty low budget sort of stuff. But I definitely see the appeal of people spending hundreds of dollars on their Commander deck, but at the end of the day, if you want to spend money to win, then you can go to a hooker. So I just prefer to have fun with a cheap deck. I do have some expensive decks, but I keep 10 decks, but I've got a little group of friends actually. The deal we got is whenever I build an 11th deck, whatever it is, my friends pick one of my decks and I deconstruct it. I take it apart. Now I'll probably keep the Commander and the basic lands in the deck, and if I want to rebuild it I will, but because I keep no cards spare, I sell everything on eBay, then it'll take a while for me to rebuild the deck and I'll end up with something new, and it's a lot of fun, so get a lot of different changes in. As you can see, there's a lot of sea monsters in this particular deck. There's no particular strategies. It's pretty blunt as far as play blue creatures, big ones. Tromokratis is basically a win condition because he him with one other sea monster is basically a win condition. The Rogue's Passage certainly helps. Got some big creatures. I really like that land, by the way. If I can get 35 more of those, that'll be great. There's actually, for all my Commander decks, I try and keep all the same basic lands. I've got mainly that one, but sort of a project on the go. Haven't had much success with the Jace yet actually, but see how we go. There's my land again, and another land. I certainly have to work on this deck a little bit because I need a bit more ramp, I think, is ultimately what's going on. But there's enough spells in here that I can return a lot of creatures that my opponents control to their hand and give me the time to play other spells. Though there's a bit of ramp in here, so I'll probably need more. Charax is lots of fun. Renegade map should be in more decks, to be honest. It's pretty good for 1 mana. There's a few cards like Dreamstalker, for example, where I actually want them back in my hand, because I put him on the field and I return my Commander back to my hand, do it again next time. So it's basically I can play, ideally I can basically play Cyclonic Rift every turn, which definitely annoys my opponents. But hey, I'm playing mono blue, so they shouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, as I said, this is a pretty budget deck though. It's last time I counted it was, I think, $65 all up. That's Australian dollars, so that'll be what, maybe 50 US or something like that. Yeah, it's certainly lots of fun, and I've had it for quite a while. Certainly won some games. Spectral Deluge is interesting. Yeah, stuff like String of Disappearances I can play on my commander, put him back in my hand. I've got plenty of those. Rite of Undoing is another similar example. Crystal Shard's great actually, because I use that to return my commander to my hand most of the time. The land. And yeah, once again I can return my commander to my hand there. Coralhelm Guide, I haven't had much success with actually, but I can win with commander damage using that card. And Ominous Seas just lets me play the long game, because let's face it, I'm playing sort of control, so I can play the long game. Hill from Reality, similar sort of story, and Snap as well. Yeah, there's plenty of return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, otherwise it's just basically big dumb sea creatures, which is scary usually. Actually, Familiar's Ruse is a good card. Counter spell and return my commander to my hand. And Myriad Landscape should be in every deck as far as I can tell. Coral Atoll is mainly thematically correct, so I choose that one. That's not bad. Yeah, similar Disappearing Act, I get to return my commanders to my hand and counter a spell. Sky Diamond's just for blue. Yeah, I don't have many early game spells, so yeah, gotta ramp otherwise. Yeah, overall this deck seems to be a little bit glass hammery, as in you either definitely win or do nothing. Yeah, Trench Behemoth is fun for me, not my opponent. Yeah, and you get to use sea monsters. Who doesn't want to use sea monsters? Make all my sea monsters slightly bigger. Yeah, they don't really need the help. A Chaos is great because I return that to my hand when I play my commander, of course, and get whatever spells I want back. Yeah, I've got a little group of friends we meet every, Sunday, and yeah, they're all nice people. None of us are particularly competitive, though we always have that new deck that's doing slightly better than we were expecting it to do. But yeah, no, it's good to have a lot of fun. I think that's the main aspect of Commander that we as a collective group of people should focus on. That it is just a game. It's a fun game, or at least can be. Now, if you want to be competitive, I'm not gonna stop you. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, just keep in mind that at the end of the day, you're trying to have fun. It's a game. Have fun, and building a deck like this one, which is on theme and not necessarily a powerful deck, I feel helps on that front a little bit, because yeah, you sort of welcome the challenge. And plus, don't tell anyone this, but this is a secret little admiration of mine. If you can beat your opponent with a cheap deck, then it's a better win. If your opponent has spent $500 on their deck and you've spent $60 on yours and you still win, then they've pretty much wasted their money. and that's the last card in there. Well, thanks for watching that. Yeah, that's just the first video of that sort of taste. I might do some more of that later on. Thanks for watching, see you later.